Apple just wrapped up WWDC 25, bringing big changes across the design, iPad multitasking, and on-device React. Let's break it all down quickly and clearly. New design system, Liquid Glass. The centerpiece is Liquid Glass, a translucent, light-bending UI material. Apple has unified its design system across iOS, iPadOS, macOS, watchOS, and visionOS. And for your kind of information, there are three types of liquid glass. First one is clear and second one is regular. Okay, let's talk about the clearer one. It is fully transparent, need dimming for readable text. And if we talk about regular, it adopts automatically to dark light backgrounds. Okay, let's talk about updated components also. There are four types we will discuss. The first one is tab bar, second one is toolbar, third one is sheets, and the fourth one is icons. Okay, what are the updates in the tab bars? Tab bars now float above the content, auto hide on scroll, have a dedicated search bar, and supports accessory views like mini player. And it is always visible, it is easy to access them at any time. They are redesigned to float above the app content guidelines and navigations. Okay, the second one is toolbars. Toolbars group related icons with a more menu for secondary actions. They are translucent and can be configured to minimize. And the third one is sheets. Sheets are resizable with small, medium, and full height detents, morph animations, and insert floating styles at small heights. And the last one and my favorite is icon redesign. Icon redesign redesigned using icon composer, layering liquid glass for depth and tinting. Okay, if we talk about design guidelines, there are two types that I have to mention. The first one is use color sparingly, focus branded in content, not controls. And the second one is UI shapes align with hardware curves for visual harmony. Apple also gave developers new tools to make app look and feel more premium, things like floating sidebars, smooth animation, and custom liquid glass effects. I'm not really into coding, so I'll just say this. These updates will make third-party apps match Apple's own clear design without much extra effort. Okay, let's talk about iPad OS 26 updates. So I'll talk about 3 points, and the first one is new resizable windows with bottom right resizes handles. Every app must now support resizing fixed size apps or deprecated. Scene based life cycles is required for better multi windows workflow. Okay, now let's talk about Apple Intelligence and machine learning. And the first point is writing tools. Writing tools shows rewrite, proofread, summarize accessible via toolbar or context menus. And the next one is Genmoji. It shows custom emoji generation, and I like that one. And the third one is Image Playground, AI powered image creation API. And the last one is Foundation Model Framework. If you covered up this long with me, then I am very grateful to manage your attention. And if you think कि आज मुझे कुछ सीखने को मिला है, then hit the subscribe button or follow button and stay tuned with me. Thanks.